Hello, my name is Kimberly. Welcome if you're new here, and thank you for joining me if you're a returning viewer. So this will be a bit of a short one. I know I'm sitting in a sort of not in my normal place. I just wanted to come on. I have recently come back from the Yarn Festival Southern Wool Show, and it was my first wool show and it was amazing and I loved it so much. And I just wanted to show you everything that I've got so that I can finally start using it. As I said, sorry it's a bit of a weird angle. And it's really hot at the moment, so usually I would dress nice, but no, not today. I've got my Let's Love Bees t-shirt on, and let's get started. So the Southern Wool Show was spread out over 2 days, over the 4th and 5th of September, which is Saturday and Sunday. I hope I've got those dates right. And it was spread over 2 buildings as well. So as you first went in, if you've never been before, they had 4 tables full of magazines that had been donated to the show. Now, they were being sold on the Saturday. They were sold for, I think, 50p each or 3 for £1, and on the Sunday it was 50p each or 4 for £1. So I bought a lot of magazines. So I love crochet magazines. They had some books and binders and all sorts there. I love crochet magazines, and I believe I have a subscription for Crochet Now. My one hasn't come for this month for some reason, but that's not their fault. Anyway, so it was a great deal to get them for so cheap. You never get one for 50p, let alone a whole load. So I have gone through each of these, and I think there's only one of these that I've got that hasn't got a pattern in it that I like, but I can also make something for other people. So I'll just show these quickly. So that's Simply Crochet, and it is issue 76, originally £6.99. This is another Simply Crochet, and it is issue 80, £5.99. This is Crochet Now, and it is issue 22, originally £5.99. Again, another Inside Crochet, issue 62, originally £4.99. Simply Crochet, issue 102, £7.99. And I love the way, I've never read Simply Crochet before, and I just love the way that it's set out. Inside Crochet, issue 120, originally £6.99. Another Simply Crochet, issue 84, originally £5.99. Crochet Now, issue 40, UK £5.99. Inside Crochet, issue 129, originally £6.99. Sorry if I'm boring you. Issue 99, originally £6.99. Is Simply Crochet. Crochet Now, again, issue 72, originally £6.99. So this is actually the new one. It's got patterns by Lindsay Noons, who is Lottie and Albert on Instagram, and I was looking at this one. It's got 2 patterns in there from her. So this is just out, and I'm very excited about it, especially for 50p. Another one is again Simply Crochet. This is issue 98, originally £6.99. Little crochet toys book. And the last magazine I got was Simply Crochet, issue 67. Yeah, 67, £5.99. This one I love. because it's got a little party shark on it. Hopefully you can see that okay. My partner loves sharks and it is his birthday coming up in October, so that will be a lovely present for him. Speaking of presents, he bought me this beautiful yarn bowl. So this is handmade and it is absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully you can see just how beautiful it is. So this is bee themed, and obviously you've got all the flowers around, and you've got the honeycomb stamps. I also got this with a matching bowl. Now this is from, so as I said, it's Emily Cross Ceramics. These are her Etsy details, and she had loads of yarn bowls and they were absolutely gorgeous. So this was the yarn bowl my partner gifted me, or bought for me. So the purpose of a yarn bowl is, so you have your ball in there, I know it's not a ball, you have your yarn coming out and it holds it steady, it stops it from unravelling all over the floor, rolling all around the floor, and it just keeps the project safe as well. With that, I got a matching mug. So not sure how clear it is, but again there are little bees around the sides, and I can't show you the inside because there is currently hot chocolate in there. But it's beautiful. You can tell that it's handmade and hand fired just by the shapes of it. It's gorgeous. And the last thing I got from them, something I bought myself. This is a needle holder. Again, can you sense the theme? It has got bumblebees on it. So this is a needle holder. So it's got a magnet underneath. Which basically it's as it sounds. So you put your needles or your pins on there. I am a sewer, and it stops them from going over everywhere. So I'm terrible for sewing in bed when I'm tired watching Netflix. So my partner will appreciate me having this because he will stop being stabbed when he gets into bed. I'm not violent, I promise. Yes, so that was another one from Emily Cross Ceramics. That was her business card. And her husband was lovely. I believe she's Australian. Either from Australia or New Zealand. So that was my ceramics. So the next thing I bought was this little book from the Crochet Chain. Diana has written this, Diana Benstead. She had a stall and she had lots of things on her stall, but one of which was a little tree with these hand crocheted baubles on it. And my partner was actually the one who pointed them out and said how beautiful they were. So I'll just try and show you one of them without showing you the pattern. So this is a reindeer bauble. And it is just so beautiful. So I will be looking to make those for Christmas, obviously. So yes, that was lovely and unexpected. She has some elf patterns as well, and these are her details. As I said, it's the Crochet Chain. Pause it if you need to take a screenshot or write it down or anything. That is that. A little thing that I bought is, because I bought all of the magazines, I needed somewhere to store them. I got this beautiful bag, just canvas bag, and it says sweater weather on it. Lovely autumn colours. And that was from, oh, I haven't actually got where it's from. Oh, I do know where it's from though. It's from Truly Hooked. So I don't believe I have a business card for her, but I know that it was her because I also took a random skein, and this was the one I got. Lucky dip, not the random skein. So this is more of a green and a purple than it looks on screen. It looks more mint on screen. I suppose it is a bit mint. That's beautiful. It's not what I would have picked, but it's beautiful nonetheless. So that's a mini skein. Now I've started moving on to the yarn, I think I should continue. So the next stall I went to was the stall of blue yarn ferns. Blue fern, oh my gosh. Blue fern yarn, sorry. So it was Shannon. She is based in Norfolk. And you can find her on YouTube, Ravelry, Facebook and Instagram under the tag of Blue Fern Yarns. So there was three skeins that I got from her, sorry. So this is a mini skein. It's beautiful lilac colour. It's got little speckles in. So I got 3 lucky dips in total, and this one had a stitch marker on it. Again, I got another lucky dip. This is a beautiful blue colour, and it's got a stitch marker on it. It's an ice lolly. It's very fitting for the temperature at the moment. And this is sort of pale blue. It's got whites and it's got dark blues in it as well. And the last one that I got from Shannon is this one, which is Friendship. So she dyed this one up for the Yorkshire Yarn Fest, virtual Yorkshire Yarn Fest, and I saw it and it was beautiful and I really wanted to get it. And I did do a little bit of research before I went, but I didn't want to take all of the fun out of it, so I didn't know that she would be there, and yeah, I picked it up. I did my lucky dip and then I saw the colourway and I thought, oh my god, I know that one. And again, sorry the colours aren't amazing, but how well do these colours go together? Hopefully you can see that pretty well. Sorry if you can hear those geese as well. We live quite close to a river, and they're gathering for the moment. I'm hoping that they're moving soon because I hate the noises of them. Yeah, so anyway, hopefully you can see how well those colours go together. They're beautiful. So I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing with those yet. The next place I went to was Felt Fusion. Next person I went to even. So these are both 50-gram skeins, and I love them. So this one is obviously black with little bits of white in, and I don't think I've seen a skein like this before, and it's beautiful. And I saw this firstly and I wanted it, but I know that 50 grams isn't enough to make some socks out of. So I also bought this one. Honestly, if you can hear that. The geese again. So this one's obviously white with lots of, well, little bits of black in it. And I am going to make some sister socks out of these. So if you're not sure what sister socks are, it is where you alternate the skeins for the toes and for the heels and the cuffs. So for example, I'll be making a black sock with white heels, toes and cuffs, and vice versa. So I'll have some semi-matching socks, but not really. So there are those two. And then secondly, thirdly and fourthly, again from Felt Fusion. Hopefully you can see her details there. I should say that none of these colourways none of these have, oh no, they do have colourways. This one doesn't have a colourway. The black and white one is Warp Speed. That's the colourway of hers. I'm not sure if it's continued or not. This one is beautiful. This one doesn't have a colourway name, but it's brown, red and white, and for me it just really reminds me of gingerbread. Hopefully you guys get that as well, but if not, it's fine. And then I bought this red to go along with it. So for this one I am planning on making some short socks. So just an example, like this. So because I've only got 70 grams, that should be enough to make a pair of short socks for myself with. So that's that. It continues. So this is Seconds from Ducky Darlings. It's sort of rainbow speckles, but it's not very bright, which I thought it was beautiful. So my plan for this yarn is that I recently got these from Cotton Kings. It hasn't got a colourway on it, colour 13, lot 128. I'm making a jumper with this. It's fingering weight, and I thought that I could do some colour work. I've never done colour work jumper before, but I think that these will work quite well together because this is quite understated. It's not very bright, and I think that it will go really well with the pale yellow. So that is my plan for that, is to do a jumper with some colour work around the top. It doesn't stop there. So continuing on with my little haul, it has unravelled a bit. I've tried to put it back, but it just won't go. It's so soft though. So this is Bellica Yarns. So her that is her details, if you can see them hopefully. Bellica Yarns. It does not have a colourway name, but I know that it was Seconds. All of this that I've bought, as far as I'm aware, is merino and nylon. So this one is 85/15 nylon. And this is just such a gorgeous peach colour. So on the camera it's looking, the colourway is looking much more separated, whereas in real life it fades into itself a little bit more. So it's more peachy and it's more it's less stripy. And she also had some mini skeins, and I thought that this would be a beautiful skein to go with it. So this is mainly obviously orange. So there's another sort of more what's that fruit? Apricot colour. And I thought that they would go quite well together, again, to make some socks with. So that is that. Again, they're all the ones I'm just about to show you are from Bellica Yarns. Again, pause it if you need the information. So none of these mini skeins have a colourway listed. So this is a beautiful red and yellow glitter yarn, which I've never worked with glitter yarn before, so that would be lovely. And then there was this one, which is just normal sock weight. Oh. It's got sort of fluorescent pink and orange stripes in it, but again it's not overly bright. This one I absolutely love. So this is a rainbow colour. Again, mini skein, so it goes from yellow to orange to red to purple to blue to green right at the end, and it's beautiful. Next one, again, one that I really love. So this is blue fading into white and then fading into sort of the reddy, dark, bright pink. And the last one that I got from her is this light green and purple sort of flecked yarn. Thought that was quite pretty as well. She had some gorgeous yarn there. It's beautiful, as you can tell. Lastly for the yarn, I got this from Sheep on Mars. Again, it doesn't have a colourway name, but this reminded me of the painting. Who's it by? It's Water Lily. I can't remember who it's by, but it's beautiful. This isn't usually what I go for, but it is. It just really caught my eye. This was seconds as well. So the last one that I bought is this burgundy colour. Sorry, it's getting a bit dark, with little flecks in it. Okay. Right, going with the theme of yarn. So I got these 3 balls of 4-ply Summer Light Rowan yarn. 3 in shade 421 and 1 pink colour that is shade 420. I did have a plan for these, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to inform you. It was £6 if you can see that on the bag. Next was a beautiful kit from A Crafty Life, and it's to make these 2 swans. You can find them on Facebook or Instagram under A Crafty Life UK. They had lots of different kits there. It's a crochet kit, and it comes in this beautiful little bag with everything you need. So it's got all of these little balls that you need. It's Serdar Happy Cotton, and these are 100% cotton, 20 grams net. And it comes with all of the yarn and the stuffing and the needle that you need, as well as the hook. So everything really. And it comes with a pattern book as well. So it's not just got that one pattern in it, it's got quite a few. So you can make puppies, chicks, zebras and the swans. And another kit that I got, going a bit quick because I know that it's getting dark and I've probably been talking for longer than I should have been, or that I was intending on. So the next one I bought was a Kevin hat. I'm not sure you can see that very well, but it's beautiful. So this one is actually a knitting pattern, and I was told by the lovely man, if I can find his, it's Rosie's Moments. So I was told by the lovely man who was at the stall that this is quite a simple pattern to do. I told him that I wasn't an experienced knitter, because I'm definitely not, and he said that it would be easy to grasp, so we shall see. So it comes with 2 skeins, so I'm hoping that this is a bit of a darker shade than the hat, because it was quite difficult to differentiate between the 2 colours. And I like this one as well because it's got variations in the colour. It's not just all the same. You can see there it's a bit darker, it's a darker shade, so it really shows that it was hand dyed. And to go with that, obviously, because I'm not a knitter, I also bought some these circular needles, 8mm, they're Knit Pro. And lastly, well, nearly lastly, there was, I went to a store and got these 2. So these are obviously for Christmas. I'm going to make these into a wall hanging and give them to my grandma, my nan, sorry. So these are from Joe's Toes. It's a felt set. And this is another one. These are brown and black birds. So my plan for these is to make robins out of them. So I did ask if she had any speciality robin patterns, but she didn't. So I bought these two. And I didn't get the name of the stall, but I bought this little roll of scrap felt, and I'll be using that for the tummies of the robins and gifting it to my nan. Last thing I bought, unless I've forgotten anything, is this fabric. Again, I didn't take down the details of where I bought it from. You can't see that very well. So it's a very light grey, and you'll probably just have to trust me on this, but it has sort of constellations in white on it. It's very hard to see unless you put it at a certain angle, so sorry. So there's that fat quarter. There's a very light blue fat quarter with white circles and diamond shapes on it. It's very light blue. Again, it's pink with grey clouds, which I was very drawn to for some reason, and lastly a bit of a Christmassy one. So it's white with brown stags on it. So obviously I will be making myself some project bags with those. So that is what I bought, and I totally splurged out and I loved every second of it, and my partner quite enjoyed it as well, which I was really happy about because he wasn't bored. Or so he says. Yes, so thank you for watching this slightly rushed video. Please leave a comment or like this video, or you know, get in touch if you wanted to talk about anything. I am always up for a yarny chat. And now I need to clean the flat. So anyway, have a lovely day, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all shortly. Don't forget to check the description box for my Instagram, which is theembroideredelephant, spelled with an O and a Y. And yes, I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye.